Hello and welcome back to Good Game Nation, where we bring you all things TCG. My name's Preston. I'm here with Sam. Say hello.
Hello. We're doing color reviews. There's some of my favorite
Yeah,
videos.
yeah, these are super fun. We're starting off with red. We're probably going color order, um, and I come with a heavy heart to say I think red's good this set, and that kind of sucks because it's been good every set for the most part. Um, yeah, I think these cards are good.
But it's been the same red. That's the difference. I think we have potential for a different red to be pretty good. And that is exciting. I think we have to just point on the leaders really quick, just really slightly. Sabo has the ability to save a 5,000 or less once by minusing 1,000 power. Really good revolutionary leader there. And Betty, when you discard a revolutionary card, gets 3k power to him. But it says up to 3, so we believe you can do this 3 times. We'll have to wait for the jury to be out on that one.
Yeah,
But that's what I'm thinking.
three characters get 3k power. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, the Sabo, you have to attack a character twice at that point. So they have to invest if they really want that character to die. Betty might be just a powerhouse, which is only comparable by maybe like a Zora leader. That's 1k to everybody. But these characters, I think, are mostly playable,
Yeah.
which is great for the Revolutionary Army. Bad for us to see more red characters that are good. Give this archetype to purple. Why not? Jeez.
That would have been cool. That would have been cool. Purple definitely deserved a good set. But you're absolutely right. I think the last archetype in VV left a lot of us wanting. But here we have. We can go in order a little bit. Have a lot of good cards. Like this Avank is very good. Most of them have these little key phrases like, I need to be 7k power to do this effect. When Avank is 7k, you can play a 5,000 or less revolutionary card other than Avank from your hand to the field. That's speed right there.
Yeah.
Very, very powerful. This is probably going to be one of the center points of the revolutionary decks when this comes live.
Yeah. Inazuma is gains haste when there's a 7k on board. What else is there? Sabo KOs 2 4k or less on play, and he is 7k. So that's great.
Combo with
Koala,
a zombie for sure.
yeah, and then Koala minus is 3k on play. So you're gaining value out of all your KO cards that Red has, because Red is always focused around reducing power and then KOing with some other card. So Koala is great for that. We
Crow is
got
another one too.
Yeah.
Crow being able to minus one played and one attacking, not just characters, your opponent's leader as well. This is probably one of the bigger ones. Just huge, being able to. That would definitely hurt opposing Whitebeard decks. This would make them very sad.
Let's see who else is here. Hack doesn't have an effect, but you got to play him because it's Hack. He doesn't get the love anywhere else, so you might as well.
Oh, I love
Three
that.
cost 5k. 5k is great for this deck as well, because he very easily gets to 7 for 3 cost, which is great. And then who else do we have here? Morley's great. Becomes unblockable at 7k. And then Lindbergh KOs.
Yeah, KOs 3k or lower when he's attacking with 7k power.
That's great.
Yeah, it's all the abilities are focused around this. It's definitely really good synergy too. I think these characters definitely have a lot of reach. Betty is a searcher for them as well, so they have this going for them. Other character cards that are worth highlighting. This Robin is not really for this deck, but I know Law players are definitely very excited to see a 1-drop Straw Hat that has a great on play effect.
Exactly.
So this is another card that definitely needs to be mentioned.
A great asset.
Oh wow, that was goodness.
You could have just
gracious.
let that one go. And then there's the event cards, which are also good. The Ivankov card is really good. Gets to play another 5k with her effect, plus 3k counter, which is pretty crazy. And then you have a new Fire Fist that's KOing stuff, and some other stuff at 2 cost, which is probably splashable in other red decks. And then what does the 4,000 tiles do? Activate main plus 2k power. Event cards in red are always going to be good. I think the Chaka is splashable. With 1 Dawn attached, activate main once per turn. Add 2 rested Dawn cards to your characters or leaders.
That's pretty good.
Pretty good. Nami does something similar without a card attached, so you could have a very nice boost with that type of character.
Yeah.
I think the last card for me is the stage that I don't like.
Yeah, it's too. That's probably the worst card coming out of the red set, unfortunately. Discarding and then maybe getting 1 off of this, it's just not worth it. Too risky for a 3 search, I think. But these are definitely very playable cards. I think 2 very good leaders. I think Betty's definitely going to be the one shine out the gate first. But I definitely think there's room for, because these are both very good splashable colors, I think, for these leaders. Because Betty does give the power to trigger as well. You did mention that. That's very good effect. And I think there's also room for Zoro to come in and pile this deck as well. I know no one wants to hear that, but if all of their effects trigger off, 7k power, it's easier to do that with Zoro. You do lose some stuff like Koala and some of Crow, but there's room for this to work. I think there's a lot of big bads you could play. Whitebeard, Katakuri, Fujitora, depending on where you're looking. But I think this.
Yeah. Speaking of big bads, there is none in this set for red. So
yeah,
there is a upside for the red haters like me. They're not getting a big boss, so they have to search outside of their archetype currently.
correct.
I'm hoping next set we get a dragon, because this should have been the set with dragon, like a 9-cost dragon, which is the leader if you don't watch the anime.
Yeah, you can, but you can play like 9 Sabos. You could play the leader, and then 4 red, 4 black. So there's that. We can play a lot of Sabos finally.
Finally, we're getting there.
We're getting there. Well, guys, that'll do it for our red color review. I think it's pretty good. I don't know if it's very hard to gauge without it actually testing it yet, but Beto, I think, has a chance to contest some of this newer stuff coming out. But let us know in the comments. What do you guys think? Is it all hype? Is it good? It's trash? Let us know. And if you're still here, please consider liking, subscribing, and we'll see you tomorrow for green.
See ya.
Bye. It's probably green.
Probably green.
It might not be green. It's something. There's something there tomorrow.
Yeah, of course. At least, if not tomorrow, the day after.
It might come. It's not coming.